here at Albatron in Taipei, and we're looking at the 42-inch optical multi-touch monitor, as you can see here. We're here with Robert. He's going to give us an introduction and tell us exactly how it works.
This is our newest product. We've been developing it for 3 years, and finally we're into mass production with our new technology, which supports the optical multi-touch for any monitor. First, let's see how all this is done. It might sound very simple, but somebody has to do it first. We have the hardware itself works that you have two CMOS cameras at the top corners and reflectors on all sides, bottom and sides. Through a control board, USB connects to the PC. The principle behind it, it's even simpler. It is a mathematical formula that finds where is the exact point, the position of the object that points to the screen, and then the microprocessor inside on the control board calculates, and it works as a user interface. What are the features? You have an input device that works on an optical technology, unlike the currently available capacitive and resistive. It supports wide range of application from 12 to 120 inch, and it has a multi-touch which has a rich set of gestures. It has a realistic handwriting, and it's plug and play, so it's just like any TV at home. What are the benefits? You have an excellent image quality compared to the competition. You have a multi-touch that gives the gestures, and it works on 120 Hertz. That it has very high performance when you do writing and gesture recognition. It is a high touch sensitivity, simple installation, and cost effective. You do not need to do calibration from time to time, but it's just once during the manufacturing process. What is this new technology compared to the currently available capacitive and resistive? If you see, right, in all categories, it performs better. It has better response time. This one has a multi-touch. It has 2 points plus gestures compared to capacitive and resistive. It has no activation pressure while writing. It has very low backlight loss. It has very low washout effect, and the duration can go into 100 M. These are our two current designs that are available in mass production. We have two types. One of them is the box 10, and the other one is the L10. It is only different ID for both of them, but they're completely the same monitor. Where this can be used? It can be used in multiple applications. Anybody who wants to engage into touch capability with their products can use this monitor, such as, let's say, for the medical, for students, for musical, for art, gaming, handwriting application. Here are the user scenarios. You can have a single touch, and the single touch is used for writing and painting. If you have a dual touch, then you can zoom and rotate. And what makes this monitor different and very special is the multi-touch, where you have 3 or more fingers that you can use for erasing. That is a gesture. All this is available because of what Microsoft did. With their new Windows 7, they have included Windows Touch into their operating system, and that makes this monitor perfect for every kind of application. Even a direct quote from their website, it says that you can have recognized multi-touch gesture with the right monitor. So this is the right monitor. Again, the spec is a little bit too much to explain for all the details, but eventually this is it.
What we're looking at right here is one of the optical cameras that the Albatron monitor uses. If you look carefully, you can see one in there on the top left corner. We come over to the right side. If you look carefully, you should be able to see another one in there as well. That's what's used to control the touch ability of the monitor. So Robert's going to give us some demonstrations now of how this actually works.
So as you said, you have the cameras on the top and the reflectors, and all these can be used in various applications. For example, let's just use some. One of them is the Microsoft Surface Collage. You can just use these to create your own collages and your own photo albums. You can just play with them easily, pull them up, move them around, rotate them or zoom them, move them again here, you can pull out another picture, another photo. Then there is another one. We can scroll down, come with another one, put it where you want to put it. You can play with it. And as you can see, I'm doing it with both fingers. All right, so it is a multi-touch and it's very responsive. There we can have this, right? You can rotate it. You can come here with another one. So here they overlap. Let's pull this down, rotate it around, bring it here, pull another one. All right? Sooner or later, everybody will be doing this. Okay, now we can move to the next one. We're going to use the Microsoft Surface Globe. Again, Microsoft have provided the operating system. Here's the hardware. It's now about the software developers to come with ideas and special application for their own use. Let's just move around. As you see, you can have it. Okay, now we go to my hometown. There it is. You can have it. There you go. You can zoom in. You can rotate any way you want it. Pull it here. There you go. Then we can have it as flat. We can go back to the whole globe and see it again. Just to go further and show what is possible. Let's just go to some software that was made on purpose to show what kind of application can be used, just as an example. For example, I want to draw here, right? Now, if I don't like this, I just use a gesture, 3 or more fingers, all right? As you can see, I can
straight away it's
erase it
just
all.
like that. It's impressive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can change the colors if you want to. You can have another color here, all right? As you see, again, you want to clean it? Okay, let's do it. Go to another. Let's just use normal Microsoft application, Paint. Let's choose the size of the line. There you go. Let's change the color. Here you go. Again, this is it. You want to do 2 fingers? There you go. There you go.
Now, Robert, is it true with this monitor that you don't even have to actually touch it? Are the cameras that good that you can just touch it, or just off the monitor without actually touching it? Can we try and get a look at that?
Definitely is. If you just see, right, let me just get a brighter color, right? So if you see, right, I will just come very near that. Okay, there you go. It is camera, it is optical, it is a multi-touch. Okay, if you want, I will do the 2-touch for you. There you go. See, it overlaps. If you want to do something else, okay, there you go. It is the same as using your mouse, it's just you're using your fingers. People are used to iPod and everything that they do, but the iPod has less features than this does. And I will show you very simple in the very next few applications. Like, let's say you can also use these for games, for kids. Again, this is another software that is already available and it can be used. It is a very simple game and kids can play with that. Oops. Okay. There we go. You can paint. The idea is to have the circles moving and you have to touch the star. See here. Right. They're all playing around. So I guess this is are some more games, like for example this blackboard is also about, it's still another game that can be played. As you see, it's very easy, right? I'm not giving an effort about this to move around. It's just what I want to play with. Okay, let's come here, turn it around. Okay, now let's play it. This balloon have to come here and touch the light.
Have you done this before, Robert?
Yes.
That's really
Let's just
good.
go. Let's just see, you know, it's very simple, right? If you want to go, for example, again, come here, right? Only if I press, right? And as you see, oh, let's see, here, right? If I press, right? The right menu comes out.
Click.
And this is what it makes it different from the iPod. The iPod had, what, 3 years to make a simple copy-paste. And here you have from start the right click, and the right click gives you the access to the whole computer. Everything that you do every day with your mouse, now you just do it with your hands.
Right, Robert, I can also see you've got a 22-inch LCD here as well, Albatron monitor. So this is the same principle with this monitor?
It is completely the same principle, it's just applied for a more common user. As you see, this comes with the completely same functionality. You can write, right? You can use a pen if you want to do it. What did you notice here? You see it's handwriting and nothing is missing. This is what you need from these products. And it is a mass production product. Anybody can buy it. There are already distributors in different countries around the world, and you can have it. It comes straight from the box, it's been calibrated, you just plug it to your PC, and you have a multi-touch monitor.
Now back to the 42-inch monitor here. What system have you got running this monitor? This optical monitor. What I can see an OpenBox system here.
This is something that is very special. It is the new AMD platform. We have already showcased this board in Computex 2009 earlier this year. It's based on an embedded CPU family of AMD, ASB1 as they call them, and here this system is running on the dual-core BGA type L325. Full functionality in 3.5-inch form factor. It comes with additional second layer board. It is an I/O board, and every time some customer has different need for different I/O input-output, we can just redesign it for him in an instant. What is also good about this is that on top of this I/O board, we can have any different type of 3.5-inch board. It can be Intel, it can be AMD, it can be VIA. Right now, we are developing only for AMD. As you can see, it fully running, fully capable to run Vista, Windows 7, sorry, Windows 7. It has full HD, it has with HDMI, everything is just one big family altogether. Now again, you know, just let me try to give you a little bit more details. How is all this done? You have a protective glass to be able to mount it on the top of the LCD screen. You have the reflectors all around, and have two CMOS cameras at the top corners. Those are connected to a small control board with a microchip, connects via USB. This is how hard it is. Currently, we're beside trying to provide to customers a full monitor. We're also working on the aftermarket, which will come with this panel coming in a plastic enclosure that can be easily mounted on top of any monitor, which will make every monitor be touch monitor. And say that again, it is a multi-touch.